Hey guys, today I'm making this little igloo and leaving the back open so that you can play with your pets, and then just a couple of sleeping bags and lanterns for the pets. Always ask a parent for help before starting any craft, and for this project you'll need... Okay, so let's get started. First, cut out a strip of cardboard at the desired size for your igloo. This piece here is 5.5 by 4, just under 4. Then cover in either white craft foam paper, or a cheaper option is to just use paper. And cut out a strip of your craft foam paper. If you don't have craft foam paper, you can probably just glue together a couple of sheets of paper, which will work as your lid, your top also. So you'll want to cut out a strip that is as wide as your base, then determine how tall you want your igloo to be. Then take a mechanical pencil, no lead, and a ruler and make marks to create our block effect. So just scoring. And now making lines so that they all don't line up. So maybe a line here. So I'm doing the same pattern every 3. So this pattern, and on my second line, I just make those bricks in a different spot so that my bricks aren't matching up perfectly. And finally on my third line, I'm just doing it again in a different spot. So I'm left with a pattern like so. And then here you can just trim or rip these little bits off if this has happened to you from scoring. Glue your craft foam paper. And from here, if you wanted to take the really easy route, you could make brick marks again on another piece of craft foam paper, glue it to the back. This could be your easy little igloo. But instead, I'm going to have my back section open, and I'm going to create an opening for the front. So to do that, again, I cut out a piece of craft foam paper to fit. And so here I just have a rough piece with a little bit of room on the edges. Now I want to open it up for my entrance for my pets. And you can either freestyle it, or you could use a giant Easter egg or something that will give you a similar shape to help guide you. And so then you'll just want to confirm, since you do have a little bit of a lip there, that your pets can get in. Then make your brick marks. And now you can trim. And here mine's a little bit lopsided, so keep that in mind as you're making your little door. Cut out another strip to go along the front, and then a strip of the same width, which can be glued here along the bottom. Then make your brick marks and glue. And then when that dries, I can squirt in just a tiny little bit of glue here to keep my sides closed. And so here's our igloo. Now we just need to furnish it. To make a couple of sleeping bags, cut out a piece of fabric so that you want it fairly long, because we're going to double it up and fold it over again. Cut out a bit of paper towel and glue it. Then fold over and glue your top section, making sure that it is straight. Fold up your bottom section, leaving enough room for your pet. Trim your edges, and then fold in to the center. And glue these flaps down. And here I'm just using a bit of hot glue along the top and bottom. Fold over again. And then I take this section and I fold it over and glue it down for an easy little sleeping bag for your pet. And if you don't have any fabric, you could just take a piece of paper, and here, just using my glue stick, I glued a paper towel on the inside. So obviously it's not as soft and fluffy as fabric, but it'll do in a pinch. if you don't have anything else. You can glue or just toss in a little animal skin rug. You can make a lantern using 2 pony beads, and then a section from a juice box straw. If it fits perfectly, you can just cram it inside. If it's a little bit small, you may have to glue it. Add your top. Then I used the second largest setting on my multi-hole punch. If you don't have a hole punch, you can skip this step or just cut out a little circle. I'm just gluing it inside and then gluing a bead like so. If you don't have a bead and you do have a multi-hole punch, you can do a tiny little punch of craft foam paper. And then I'm cutting out a thin strip of my green craft foam paper and gluing as a handle, or a super easy little lantern. And finally, you could also make little flashlights, which I made in a previous tutorial, just using paper, a gem, and tiny little beads, and then for the handle, craft foam paper. And if they're in an igloo, it's probably pretty cold, so it'd be a good idea to have a scarf. This is just a thin piece of craft foam paper. Here I've glued a bead, and then punched out a tiny little hole that my bead can fit in, but that it's snug enough that it'll stay in place, but not too tight to rip my bead off. She is good to go. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks guys! So hey guys, it's my turn to do the shoutouts, and I'm so excited because I've been waiting forever, because they always let Charlotte go. Charlotte and then the Jamaican lady. And I'm like, I get that her accent's like interesting and I don't have a cool accent or whatever, but you know, fair share. It's my turn. I like to do it. I love to do it. I love shoutouts. I mean, I would seriously do the shoutouts like every single video. I love it. Love it. It's my favorite. Okay. Well, it's not my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is eat chocolate. It's my second favorite thing to do. Anyways, let's get on with it. You guys are tired of hearing me talk about the things I like to do. So here we go. Okay. Shoutouts. Going to, drumroll somebody, Charlotte, drumroll, anyone? No? Okay, fine. Cuckoo LPS. Cuckoo. Like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs cuckoo? Or like cuckoo crazy psycho cuckoo? Or maybe just a really like cool. Maybe she's just cool. I bet she's cool. She's a YouTuber, right? She's gotta be cool because YouTubers are awesome. But I will say I do know some cuckoo LPS, and I better not ever see them on here giving shout outs when I have seriously offered to do them. Every time, guys. I know, you're like, I'd get sick of you, but you wouldn't. I swear, I promise, you wouldn't. Anyways, okay, guys. So next. Who's next? Megan Hayward. Yes. And finally, Pink Pixel, last but not least, as they say. So these are awesome YouTubers. I don't know if they all have videos, but you guys should totally check them out, see if they do. If they do, watch them! Watch them, because you're all LPS fans, and that's so incredibly amazing. Anyways, guys, for those of you on spring break, I hope you're having a fantabulous time. And for those of you who start spring break some other time, just kidding. Bye, guys.